My name is Campbell Lovett, Conference Minister of the Michigan Conference of the United Church of Christ, bringing you another in our series of Faith for Thought. This past weekend, I had the opportunity to visit with the London Conference of the United Church of Canada and experience their annual meeting. A couple of things really stood out to me, and I want to reflect today about our process as we meet together, either in the local church or in our wider church settings. The first thing that struck me about their meeting is that of the 350 delegates to their annual meeting, everyone was seated at 8-person round tables, randomly assigned. So there was great interaction and relationship building among the delegates, and people weren't quarantined only to their church or delegate and clergy clusters. The second piece that really amazed me about their process is they didn't always follow Robert's Rules of Order from the get-go. They had a discernment time because consensus is so important to them. So what they would do is a proposal would come to the floor, and there was an opening time of asking questions of clarification or of purpose or intent. And then the president of the conference would ask for people's input about these questions and maybe language changes or wordsmithing to the proposal. And the way he would do this is people had 2 cards, an orange card and a blue card. And he would say, how many people are warm to this idea? And people who liked the proposal changes would raise their orange card, and he would say, and how many people are cool to this idea? And people would raise their blue card if they were cool or not so much in favor of this idea. And he would get a sense of the body and how to move forward. And it was only when he got a sense that the questions had been asked, clarifications had been made, wordsmithing that people all liked had been generally agreed to, that they then would move into the debate portion of dealing with the motion, which seemed to run very smoothly because a lot of the wordsmithing and the questions of clarification had already been reviewed and received. It got me thinking about how we use process in our local churches and at our association and conference meetings. Oftentimes, I think we are so bound to following Robert's Rules of Order that we miss these opportunities for clarification, for small fine-tuning of proposals that would make people feel better about the way things work. This move toward consensus, especially when dealing with large numbers of people, can be a very challenging process. And the London Conference of the United Church of Canada had to spend a lot of time training and rehearsing and working through this new process. But I got the sense when visiting with them that people felt very engaged, very much included in this transparent and relational process. I hope as we think about our annual meetings, what are the ways that we can engage people more in the process and not simply go item by item, voting on everything? Jesus has called us to build up the body and to share in an important time of discernment of the way that we are to go. Think about your process for defining the issues and resolving conflict and making decisions. I hope that you can discern a process that includes people and is moved forward by a sense that God is with you in this good work. And that is for today our Faith for Thought. God bless.